Hey guys, how's it going? Michael Maven here. So this week I want to talk to you about your customer acquisition cost, okay, your CAC. If you are trying to lower your CAC or you're interested in trying to lower your CAC, right? This week we managed to cut a client CAC from $184 down to looking at a spreadsheet, down to $71, okay? Now that's a 61% saving. Now, the way that I'm just making a quick video about this. I think I'm going to have to create some diagrams to really explain this properly about how this was done, and also give you access to a super detailed case study which I'll put together to really kind of show how this was achieved. But one thing I find about CAC is that people are really kind of, the way that people really look at it to kind of figure out how to cut, that acquisition cost down. People don't really look at the entire system. What people are really looking to do is kind of if you buy ads or you're spending right now on cost per click, you're really looking at how to cut that cost per click down. But the way that you tend to do it is you tend to look at you look inside the ad account to see how the ad account can be optimized. That's one way to do it, but that's what everybody's doing, okay? And the way that you need to kind of think about this is to, if you work with just within an ad account, or you try to optimize the ads, or the click-through rate and stuff like that with the ads, you're pretty much doing what everybody else is doing, and there's not a lot of room, there's not a lot of margin there for improvement. But if you think about the entire sales funnel from the ad down to when somebody has actually made a purchase and the money goes into the bank account, so to speak, there's a lot of opportunities there for you to make an improvement and to increase to cut that customer acquisition cost. Often by, like I said, in this case, we managed to do it by 61%, which is huge, because now what that really means is we can, rather than spending breaking even at $1.99 per click, we can spend up to $5.26 per click just to break even. Okay, so imagine if we can now increase that front end click price, our bid prices on the clicks. What's that going to do to the competition? Yeah, it's just going to, the competition will be trying to fiddle around with the ad account, and what we're doing is we're really engineering the mathematics behind the product, okay, the numbers behind the product. That's really what you have to look at, okay? Some people manage to do this. Yes, you can focus on conversion rate optimization. That's one way of doing it, but I feel like, and sorry to all the conversion rate optimization guys out there, but CRO, conversion rate, it's really just it's a vanity metric. Because it really is possible that your conversion rate can drop whilst your overall sales process generates more revenue, okay, and in terms of total dollars and profit. So you kind of need to, it's not just about conversion. Conversion rate is sort of like a leading indicator, but it's not the thing that you need to try and increase, okay? We're really talking here about sales, in terms of dollars and profit, okay? So that's really one thing that you need to focus on. I will make a bit more detailed, a little more detailed video about this in terms of how this was done, how it was engineered, and really what we're looking at across the entire sales process, the sales funnel, to get results like this. Okay, but just to kind of let you know, if you are looking at dropping, cutting your CAC and dropping that, look elsewhere along the sales process, along the sales funnel. Where else can you make changes? Where, what sort of work can you do? And also think about how you can afford to spend. This is one way of doing it, the way that I've told you right now. We can now spend more money on the click prices, on the ad prices, and we can even, because our customer acquisition cost has dropped from $184 down to $71, we can now turn that up, and we can actually get more customers for the same ad spend, or we can actually afford to spend more on customer acquisition, and we can blow the competition out the water that way. This gives you a lot of extra power, okay, when you're competing against other people, and it's that sort of thinking that you need to kind of work alongside to really kind of get results like this. I will make another detailed video about this, okay, but just something just to kind of get your brain going for now. Okay, don't just look into the ad account, look all the way. You have to think about from the start to finish, from the very first cut, from before the customer's ever heard of you, heard your name, your company name, all the way through to money in the bank. Okay, think about that entire sales process, and rather than optimizing just something in the ad account, you have to optimize the entire customer getting system, the entire sales process. Okay, so hopefully that's been useful to you, and I'll make some more another detailed video about this with some diagrams, show you exactly what we did, how we did it, and where, how we got the insight, the learning, and hopefully you'll find that far more useful. Okay, but thanks for listening. I'll talk to you again next week.